Danny Briere is making some moves, and he could be exactly what the Philadelphia Flyers needed. This season, when I thought of an NHL team that was not only bad, but somewhat hopeless, the Flyers were right at number one. Like, yeah, Detroit, for example, they're bad. They haven't won a playoff series in a long time, but they've got young studs, and you can see a future there. Philadelphia, just not great. And if you look at the moves of Chuck Fletcher, one which looks bad and which makes Danny Briere's new management look good is how Tony DeAngelo's been handled. Now, I did a video all about Tony DeAngelo earlier this season. Actually, I can't say season anymore. Earlier this year, he's a controversial player. That might be putting it kind of lightly. But despite that, teams have really seen potential in him. After a 1-year, $1 million contract with the Hurricanes, Philadelphia traded for his rights and immediately signed him to a 2-year, $10 million contract. His scoring went down last year, and his play was often criticized, including by Flyers head coach John Tortorella. Reports are tonight that the Flyers are trading DeAngelo back to Carolina and in return would be getting a prospect, but are retaining 50% of his salary, which not a big deal. The Flyers won't be contending next year anyway, but fans see this as Briere undoing Chuck Fletcher's mistakes, because not only was the deal big, but he traded a 4th and 2nd round pick for DeAngelo's rights when they probably should have been building draft capital. So it's recovering what they can out of a bad deal. Flyers fans, you can let me know how you feel down below, but most of what I've read from Flyers faithful has been very positive. The thing is, Danny Briere is making other big moves. Specifically, there's a Philadelphia St. Louis deal brewing. We don't know the exact details yet, but it seems like Philly is really stripping it down. Sanheim and Hayes will be going to the Blues. Philly will most likely be getting draft picks. There's been rumors that Jordan Kyrou could be going to Philadelphia. I don't believe that whatsoever. Either way, I think Philadelphia is doing the right thing by finally embracing a rebuild. That means trading compete now players, building up draft picks, taking cap from other teams. But those are my thoughts. Flyers fans, Flyers faithful, let me know what you think. I'm a Rangers fan. I like it more when the Flyers are good. Probably my favorite Rangers rivalry. So let's hope you guys get back.